Maybe. There we go. Now we're live. Now we're good. Let's fix this up a little bit. Not liking it. For some reason it reset everything. Not really sure why. Every time I change scenes, it does. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I don't know how well that one's gonna work. We'll see. That's my main one for now. Let's do that one. We gotta get my dashboard working. I don't have a dashboard right this second. Win all expenses paid trip to TwitchCon. Oh, got a plane down. See the camera reset. Not a fan, dude. This Brio sucks. This Brio is not good. It's just not good. It's just not good. Fucking reset everything, dude. I don't understand why it's doing this. We're just gonna leave it up. We don't need a recording. Michael Payne, appreciate that like, buddy. Working through some issues. You know, typical stuff. Hello, Malto. Getting my reset. The fucking camera reset again. Alright. Sim dashboard. So much to get going on this, man. Yeah, I don't know why why it has to do USB tethering and I can't do it on Wi-Fi. I don't know why it won't work like this. Alright, there it goes. I understand. Okay, I'll check that. Finish. Alright. Now we're good. We're finally good. Michael Tech Room Game, appreciate it, like, buddy. Not a whole lot, man. I'm watching this camera. It's definitely changing on its own. Is it just me? Yeah, it's definitely changing. I have no idea. Pizza chit. Alright. I think I have my flat. Yes, I do have my flatbed on. So let's look at some stuff. Let's get out to Colorado. Take us out to Wyoming. we have anything out to Radleon? Get ourselves out to Colorado. Waste paper, Butte, Montana. Let's do a fast travel just to get out to Colorado. Like fighting all night. I'm already getting a late start. So I think I want to do $1 Million Highway. I want to say, is that from Denver? Is that from Denver down to Alamosa or Durango? Let's get to Denver and see what's around Denver. Yes, we'll pay the $3,000. Alright, so let me look up here. Let's do $1 Million Highway. Find out exactly. We're at the dealership in Denver, Colorado. Alright, let's see. I want to see a map. What is the $1 Million Highway? Motos. US 550. Let's take a look. It's US 550, right? Between Ouray and Silverton. I don't see that either one on here. I know it's on here. I watched Jeff do it. I just don't remember exactly where it's at. Is it Moab? 191. Oh, we're 550. So Montrose to Durango. Okay. So we need to get to the Montrose or... So if we can get a job from Denver to Durango. I don't see it. Town is that? Oh, Durango. I'm looking at the wrong town. Nothing. Freight market. Cargo market, I should say. I don't have my own network, so I use USB tethering sim dashboard. Oh, really? Up in Washington? Where's that at? In Washington. We can get Montrose. Get us out there. Let's see if we get... so we got Denver to Montrose. We can take that. Laurel. Haver. Billings. Montrose. Ventilation shaft. That could be interesting to haul. I noticed the offline, not World Trucks, has a lot more interesting cargo to haul. Sure. And nothing going to Durango. No, I don't want that one. What's this place? Farmington. There we go. We can take this. There's 2 forklifts. We ain't gonna make that. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. That's guaranteed to be late. It's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's just make our way out there, I guess. So, Montrose. Let's look like External Market. Bakersfield. Yeah, nothing that way. Anything Grand Junction, maybe? Nope. Cargo Market. Alright. Let's go pick this up. Normal when I look at the Washington maps. Washington map? Alright, we'll take a look at it. Is it up here? Rustic? I've not yet been to Bellingham yet. I need to go to Bellingham. Now, the $1 Million Highway is here in Colorado. $1 Million Hill might be something different. I've never heard of that one. The $1 Million Highway supposedly is here. Also some... I've been pretty much all over Washington now. I haven't been to Omak or Grand. I'd like to go up that way too. I really like the Washington map. There's a lot of good stuff to the Washington map. Now tomorrow night, it more down to the button Washington maps. To the bottom of the Washington map. So it's near Oregon. I didn't realize Colorado was so far south. I always thought it was further north. I guess because it's in the mountains. So you're talking Kennewick, Portland, well, Vancouver, I guess. Because Astoria is a big sharp turn there. Astoria is in Oregon. Oh, is this it right here? This tight road right here, this tight turn. Down near Yakima, I guess. It's called Yakima. Alright. Let's get going.
Turn left.
Down to the Walmart. You got a hiring agency over here? Nobody behind us. I want to try to get this clicked off. I'll detach here in a second. Cargo market is what I wanted. But it did. Oh, I wanted the Farmington now. That's why. I guess we could go Gallup if there's one going to Gallup. There's not. We can make Albuquerque work, but that's... They want that due by this afternoon. There's no way I can make that. Yeah, they expect this due very soon. Look between Seattle and... See? Oh, up here? I haven't been down that road yet. Route 2? I haven't been down that road yet. There's also a tight turn right here, too. Alright, let's see if we can get this truck in here. Should be able to get this right in there. Got it. Next road. Okay, it's the one down below that. This road? 12? Or 90? I feel like Interstate 90 is not that bad. It's gotta be, oh, it's gotta be right there. Somewhere down here. Oh, the 90s. I didn't feel like 90 was that bad. But if you're running in cargo market, you can go faster than 65, and typically I'm running World of Trucks. I'm not running freight market. I just wanted to make sure I discovered that. How much fuel I have? Look, I ain't got enough. This isn't a fuel station either, is it? I got a quarter tank. I do not have enough to make this trip. fake ass gas station. I just realized that was red. $70. I've been on 70. It's the 90, the 90 next to. Oh, it's the 9. I got you. Yeah, the 90-degree one I was talking about now. Boeing. Wish my camera wouldn't brighten up like that automatically. It's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Wish there's a better way to like get my shifter and everything in here on camera. I guess I'd have to like have it look down. I don't know. Not sure how to make that work. Kind of want to. I was thinking about doing VR. VR does seem pretty cool, I will say that. And it's cheaper than buying 3 TVs. So it's either thinking about ultra wide or 3 TVs. But judging how Farm Sim looks on judging by how Farm Sim, I don't like how Farm Sim looks on 3 monitors. Like at all. Like it's enough. It's bad enough to where I don't like playing it now. I don't even like to play it. It looks so bad. I like it, man. I did go check it out. I'm a fan of these older style trucks though. I do like the older body styles. Like Peterbilt just put out a new truck and I was looking at that. The 589? I guess it's a year old now. But still pretty new. And while it looks awesome and it looks great that like if you were driving like you were living in a truck, that would be the truck like the new Western Star, the brand new one, the 57X. Or the new 589 from Peterbilt. If I was living in a truck and on the road, I would probably want that truck. But if I was going to actually like live on the road, I would have. You would almost have to have a truck like that if you're living on the road. But for like local stuff, maybe have to stay in the truck every once in a while. Trying to remember if you have to talk about. But I really like these older body style trucks. I like the W900, don't get me wrong, but I think the I don't know. I feel like it's I feel like the Kenworth, the W900 is a little overrated. Oh, you picked up the cab over. Did you get is it the rooted cab over? I've been thinking about buying another cab over. We get rid of that Cascadia and dismiss the driver, or put it in my W900. I haven't decided yet, so I have space. It's either that or buy another garage. So. I think this is I'm on Freight Market. Yes, I'm on Freight Market. K-Shader, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I gotta get back in and check those mods out. I haven't been on it. I haven't been down here a whole lot. Played some Apex last weekend. And, I had played hell the other night, just get all my stuff set back up on this computer. It completely forgot all the NVIDIA broadcast settings. I had to go back through and redo all of that stuff. This is kind of a cool area. I didn't know they had all this. The tunnels. I guess I did know because I've been through here before, according to GPS. Sorry, bud. Let me cut you off. Truck brake check. Yeah, I think Root is the 362. So the 352 is a gen older. I gotta check it out. I think the last time I came through, I had no fuel too. This isn't the first time I came through here. Oops, I'm gonna hit my mouse pad there. Get a little bit of daylight. Turn it down a little bit. Going through the hills of Colorado. I saw you on Twitch the other night. Or the other day. I didn't get a chance to really stop in. I saw you were live. See, that's the problem with like the live streams during the day at work. I can see you're on, but I'm not able to stop in because I'm just not able to chat. I wonder if they have a fuel stop over there. I need some fuel. Almost down in the red. I need some fuels. Some beautiful scenery in this game. I will say that. Passing next 13 miles. You remember doing one? to be at Radiator Springs. I think there's a mod for that, actually. A Cars mod. It's like a map mod, a portion of, I think, I want to say Utah? I think it's in Utah. Maybe New Mexico. I'm not sure where the movie Cars took place in. I know it's in the desert. I want to say it was Utah. Dangerously low on fuel. Dangerously low. There should be a fuel stop coming up soon. Oh, yuck. Map here. Yes, there is. We'll make it to that fuel stop. I'm not too worried. Tech room showing off another short. Western Star. Gotcha. Western Stars are nice trucks. I like their dump trucks. You an ugly truck driver right now, man. What up, Sivo? What's happening, mate? Saw you playing some Apex earlier. You do any good? I think I'm inched back up into Silver 1 Sunday. I haven't played since Sunday night. I played on some Xbox last night, and I'm bronze. I'm in bronze on Xbox, and maybe I'm in rookie. I don't know, but they put me on with a bunch of golds last night, and we got in a tight situation. And both my teammates. I need to get off here. I need to get some fuel. Gold 4. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm Silver 1. I'm right there with you. I gotcha. Drop axle. I thought about making a heavy haul truck. Ruda has a couple long frames for Peterbilt, but I kind of want to make the cab over that truck. Isn't it $1,000? So yeah, we got in a tight situation. One teammate went down, and actually there was the game I solo queued, and I solo queued back up with the guy I had on the game before, and I couldn't get his banner, but he ended up pulling a banner. He died getting the banner of the person of our teammate that went down, and right down there, right below Cage, and there was like 3 teams fighting, and I damn near got away. And then they saw me, a full team saw me run out. And they chased me through that valley. And right around the one rock, I knocked the Octane, because it's always an Octane that runs out first. And I knocked him, finished him out, had like no shield whatsoever. No heals. I had nothing, man. The ring was on her ass. And really wish I had I wish I would have captured a clip, went back and done the recording, something before. I didn't think about doing it. But then I knocked him, finished him out. Didn't get a chance to even pop a shield off before the Pathfinder and the Bangalore pushed on me. And the Bangalore was first, and I got her knocked. got the Bangalore knocked, and then the Pathy come around right as I reloaded the car. Man, the car SMG, it's the best gun in the game still. Car is the best gun in the game. And I knocked the Pathy. It was a hell of a clutch, man. I just wish I'd had it recorded. That'd have been a damn good clip. And then I ran from there, ran out of the storm, barely made it out of the storm. Literally had like one tick of health left. Ended up getting a bat pulled off and run down in containment. And I ran past 3 teams, ran right in the middle of them, pulled the revive off everything. Didn't win the game. I think we ended up in 4th place, but the best games I've ever had have been not when I've not been recording, which is an absolute shame. So I think we're going to be late for this run. Speed up a little bit. I want to find a different camera angle. This Brio is pretty wide. I might put the Brio. I want to move my computer down here on the floor, down in the corner here, and hook the Brio up back here. I think. Bring the Elgato back down from the face cam and put this back upstairs. Or when I strum upstairs. I was testing with that small. I haven't bought a new computer case yet because I just can't see spending $80 when I have a case that I really like. It doesn't actually get hot. It kicks off at 80. I have it set thermal throttled at 80 degrees, which apparently is a safe operating temp. But my God, that thing is loud. The fans spool up so loud on that case. It sounds like it's gonna fly off my desk. Justin Evans. I think I'm gonna start streaming on a different game. You can't figure out to stream it. That's 10 plus years old, man. I'll answer him back in a second. Why can't you figure out how to stream it, Cevo? Did you ever get it running again? I know you had problems with the install. I think you said it had a corrupt drive. Wasn't that it? Who cows? What's going on, buddy? So I tell you what you do. Try this. Delete the game. Reinstall the game, but when it comes up, to choose your file path, choose a different file path. Put it somewhere else. Go make sure it's on your C drive, but just wherever Steam tries to install it, make a new folder. Do something. Make it go somewhere else, and try a completely different install location. Yeah, just try that. Try a different reinstall to a different file location. That might be part of your problem. You did that? Did you try a different drive? Did you try adding a drive? Over here talking, I'm missing all my gears. Like, did you try putting like an SSD on there? Like make it like the E drive or something, and install it there. Because as long as it's a SSD on the eSATA or an M2 drive that's directly on the motherboard, you can run it. You can run it on a different. It doesn't have to be on the same drive as your operating system, and it'll still run just fine. I know that because I ran a whole bunch of games like that for a long time before I bought a giant 2 terabyte drive. Tech room having good luck with the steerable drop axle. I haven't tried any of the steerable axles yet. Not sure how that works. Can only play it out of my SSD drive. Yeah, you got something corrupted. Something's up. One of the sectors are bad. Something. But if it runs off an SSD, it's separate. That should be fine. So I used to do that. I had like a small, like 250. You might do a fresh install Windows too. If your CPU is good enough, you can go to 11, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're on a Ryzen. If you're on Intel and it will allow you to go to 11, I would go to 11. But if you're on Ryzen, I wouldn't go to 11 yet. They supposedly put the patches through, but I don't trust that shit. Come on with the red light simulator. Man, I might have to get back to my other brake pedal. Yeah, I've never tried it. I like Farm Sim has like steerable axles, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. It throws me off when I try to back trailers up. And Double Door got himself freaking Oculus. And he's been playing with a VR headset. And I am seriously considering it. I just sold my controller. Wazo Stream, appreciate the like. I would still be using a secondary drive for my game, except when I bought my 3070, I one on Newegg. Nah, you don't have to give up. That dude hit me. I watched him in my mirror. Son of a bitch.
Go straight on.
What a bunch of... What a bunch... That is some...
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
And then find me for him hitting me. How does that work? Yeah, I bought my 3070 on Newegg with a Newegg Shuffle bundle. Son has Oculus, recently brought it. Oh hell yeah, that thing is well, from what Double Door's telling me, he said it's pretty awesome. Colorado River. Streaming it might be a pain in the ass, and I don't know about getting the chat into, like, it'll show up in the truck dash. There's like a Steam overlay for that. Because I have the headset on, I can't look up and read chat off the monitor, so I gotta get like a plug-in to where the chat actually shows up in the game. You can do it, I've seen people do it, but there's not a lot of people playing this game on VR, and he said there was a problem. He said there was a problem with stream. He said it was a pain in the ass to stream it. Dumbledore was pretty savvy. I take his word on it. He knows what to look for. So I'm sure he's tried every which way possible to do it. I mean, triple monitors is kind of a pain in the ass too, honestly. So, I mean, that is what it is. How many miles I have on this truck? Almost 10,000 miles. This is by far my favorite truck, for sure. I redid the paint job on it. I didn't like the Razor's Edge paint job. I redid it. It's all dark red with black fenders. Actually, I need to raise this bad boy up.
Go straight on.
Yeah. That's true. What's crazy is
Keep left.
I made a video. Maybe it's just the way the algo hit on YouTube. I don't know.
Turn left.
But I had more views on that one video. I mean, I thought about it. They want me to get one at work, but they don't want to pay me for it. Also, that I don't want to get it. You ain't gonna pay me extra for it.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
No, but it'd be a good thing to have in my back pocket in case I need it. Because honestly, if I move... Geoff? I don't know. I could be saying it. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Appreciate that like, buddy. I butcher names. I'm terrible. Terrible with names. But yeah, my YouTube video had more views in one day than my live streams had combined in 2 weeks on YouTube. It's really things that make you go,
Get ready. Turn left.
Also, ever decided to move, I had to have some kind of backup. I mean, I'm a certified crane operator, but you really need to have your CDLs to run a crane because you got to transport the crane. So, and what are these guys going to do with these little ass forklifts? Jeff.
Go straight on.
Facebook and Twitch. Sivo, you're watching on YouTube. You don't have to worry about no ads. Like I said, I'm horrible with names.
Have arrived at your destination.
That dude's on break o'clock. Let's see if we can get something down to... +10 years. But he just sent me a picture of him going through one of the drawers. Found a install disk for Vista. Said he hadn't been in that drawer for a while. 18 wheels of skill. Let's look at current company offers. We need something going to Durango or Farmington. We could get away with Gallup too. Montrose. Oh, we could probably do... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, this will give me what I want. Do we want to haul lumber? That's the question. Oh my goodness. External contracts. External market, maybe? Oh, that is going to Durango. not paying very well, but Albuquerque, that's way further. George, what's going on, buddy? Rose to Durango. This is $1 Million Highway right here. This is it. Of course, it's not going to be where I'm parked at. No, wait, there's no way you can just load me where I'm already parked. Ah, no, you gotta make me go all around this damn yard. My one camera up here keeps resetting. It's a Logitech Brio. I hate it. Hate the damn. It's got a wide field of view though. I will say that. Oh, that's when his Vista had a rough time when it first released. Vista was probably one of the biggest blunders Microsoft ever had. It was the biggest disappointment ever. What's the best way to get over there?
Reroute.
Rerouting? What are you rerouting for? I'm just going around, lady.
Turn left. Turn left.
I'm not turning left. Oh wow, it did reroute me through there, didn't it? Ooh, Edgar Gaming, appreciate that like. No, $1 Million Highway's in Colorado. It's definitely in Colorado. Oh, show. I think my GPS is drunk. $1 Million Highway is definitely in Colorado. Hey, appreciate that share, buddy. Alright, so this is, oh, I see. Oh, I'm supposed to be in the yard. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to be now. Yeah, they weren't. They weren't for sure. XP is a lost gem. XP was amazing. And the next one was 7. 10 is good. Don't get me wrong. 10 is good. I just like driving around log yards. Apparently, they have freaking fences everywhere. I got a, I ordered an adapter and a bigger wheel. So this is like 11-inch wheel. This is like the standard that comes with the Logitech. And I ordered a 13-inch, like regular car wheel. So it's a little more proportional. It's not the SCI wheel that I wanted originally. Like, what the? That dude's, shoosh. Talk about an accident. That dude's got having a rough time.
Find a new route.
I don't know why you're finding a new route.
Turn right.
I'm going back in there. I'm not turning right. You're drunk. It's inside this. It's inside here. I never mess with Vista, so. Yeah, XP actually, with work, man, we still run XP on some things. As long as it doesn't touch a network, it's fine. It runs rock solid. Such a rock solid operating system. I mean, there's a lot of features that are in like 10 now that obviously are missing, but that you do miss now that we have it. But think about the stream hunting game. George. Oh, I see. That's Sivo. Gotcha. Is it the new Hunter's Call? That's the fishing game. Crew Dog, man. Crew Dog's big in those the hunting game. He likes that. He got Pooch playing that a little bit too. Honestly, though, I'm just getting burnt on COD. I mean, COD. I want to play the new COD when it comes out, but I'm just getting burnt on. I'm getting burnt on Apex, the battle royale scene altogether. Warzone 2. They said they're gonna make it like Black Ops 4, or Blackout. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you still got industry running fucking COBOL. Pressed it. There we go. I see a lot of people playing it. It must be a really cool game. I've never played it, never thought about playing it. But another game that's a simulation style type game that I really like is, I want to kind of get back into it. I want to get better at it. Is DayZ. Yeah, I love Farm Sim. I'm not crazy about Farm Sim on triple monitors. I will tell you that. I can't get the field of view correct. But I do play a lot of Farm Sim. I have a lot invested in Farm Sim. You can kind of see the top of the Farm Sim panel here. But the triple monitor on Farm Sim is not my jam. I'd much rather play it on a single flat plane monitor. I'm thinking about if I can ever afford it. Yeah, for sure. It would. Honestly, well, DayZ helped me get really solidified going to mouse and keyboard. My buddy, he also plays. When he plays DayZ, he also because there's not really any good controller support for DayZ. I mean, it's there, but it doesn't work as well. It takes a lot longer to find, do things. So you're much more of an advantage to play on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I like playing simulator stuff, for sure. We started playing the East Vineland, New Jersey map. We have that going on our server. We just haven't played it. Actually, I kind of want to play some Farm Sim this weekend. I think I want to get into some. I just don't want to burn myself out on this game because I got so much invested into playing this game with this whole setup, and I don't want to burn myself out on it to where I don't want to play it anymore. So I want to try to keep things fresh. That's why I played some Apex last weekend, just to kind of break up me playing this for like a month straight. But I do enjoy this game a lot, especially with the new maps. Belhelm, that game kind of looks good, to be honest with you. It's one of them farm type games. I've honestly thought about getting back into Warframe. I miss kind of playing Warframe. It's definitely one of those farmy type games for sure. You do a lot of farming. Hang on a second, I can't see that. The freaking chat box doesn't. Oh, wait, how long have I been streaming? I've been streaming. I guess technically, since 2018, but I didn't really get serious about it until beginning of 2019. I started on Mixer back in 2018. I stayed with Mixer, streamed there until I think January 1st. I moved over to Twitch. Edgar Gaming, appreciate that follow. George, I think he meant Sivo, I think he meant how long have I been streaming since, like, altogether, years wise. I miss Mixer, man. It was where I started, you know. I just
Straight on.
because the options were. See, I looked at Mixer and Twitch the way a lot of people looked at Twitch and YouTube. Everybody thought YouTube was so huge and Twitch was smaller, so you had a better chance to get started on Twitch. I looked at Mixer as being a smaller version of Twitch, and it was easier to get started on Mixer. But I could not get a consistently good stream out of Mixer. It was so... The feed, whatever server they were, ingest server they were sending me to, and I tried everything I could to get a good stream going to Mixer. I tried everything. It never looked good. It was going to a shitty server. And some people had that problem, and they never really knew what it was. Actually, a couple partners started having the same issue. They just started going to a weird ingest server, and then the stream just looked like it just kept like blinking a white screen. You just didn't want to start at all. And it was like there's a constant flicker in the stream, and no matter what I did, changed ingest servers, I went all over the place. I went to lost the FTL. I went to the regular like the protocol that Twitch uses. Same thing. Didn't matter. So I had no choice but to come to Twitch. The horse is going crazy out there in the field. Watch for rocks and wildlife. Started on Twitch, then switched to Mixer. Now I'm back to Twitch. There is another one, another streaming platform that is being built right now, as we speak, and they are premiering. It's a lot of the Mixer people, so a lot of the core Mixer people that I like. Yeah, you see me start all over. I got you. Had a lot of the core Mixer, like the big partners. A lot of people that I like watching on Mixer. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I figured that was you.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Twitch right now is still my main platform.
Go straight on.
Twitch is still going to be my main platform because it is the most user-friendly, streamer-friendly platform other than the godforsaken ads. But,
Go straight on.
other than these stupid-ass ads. But if they got rid of those stupid ads, it would be fantastic. But if anything, I see me switching over to YouTube. When I make that switch, multi-streaming will be a thing of the past for me. If I ever do decide to make that switch fully over to YouTube, it's definitely on my mind. Not gonna lie. Boy, I gotta drop. Way down. Still my boy Blue. Oh wow, that's a cool road. I wouldn't mind trying to check that out. I need to get the truck mod, pickup truck mod, so I can actually like drive around and explore some of this stuff. I wanted to give Facebook a solid chance. I really did. They drop every ball possible. They have the best discovery out of all three platforms. Jay Montana, what's going on, man? Facebook by far has the best discoverability out of any other platform. I mean, I've been streaming on. It's hit and miss though. That's the worst part. It's like I've streamed Apex and started a stream, and within 5 minutes of starting a stream, there's 30-40 people there. The next night, there's me. All night. Not one viewer pops up. It's weird, man. You play Warzone. I played Warzone. I got a consistent 10 to 15 viewers on there. Yeah, I do like the switch. They did the switch with the platforms. Not platforms, the profiles. They switched the profiles that finally you can like and everything from a separate platform. It's not from your personal. I don't know if they made it to where you can sub outside of your if your page can sub or not, or gift stars or whatever. There's so many. Void Blue. Appreciate Sivo. There is no guardrail, that is for sure. I want to raise my... There it goes. Better watch it, I'm gonna run off the road. 4-wheel drive only. Won't let me up there. Road closed. Pages can't get subs. Ah, gotcha. I wish they could. I know they said they were working on that, but who knows? Oh, you wreck your truck and you have to get it towed. You gotta pay like $1,200 to get it towed, and you gotta pay a penalty of like 18 grand for the load you forfeit. It's ridiculous. You get fined so much money if you wreck this truck. Snow shield. What? I can't read what that said. Snow ice, maybe? I don't know. Oh, the speed limit's 25. No wonder this guy's going so slow. No, I've only seen like Full Tilt Gaming. He uses it. Yeah, yeah. I get charged if I run into this car in front of me. I'll get charged like $900 fine for hitting him. Cutting that corner off a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, Sivo, I'm floating gears. That's what I like about this. They actually make that kind of realistic too. You can float all the gears. I don't have to hit the clutch unless I'm stopped. You can set it to where you have to use the clutch, but I like to float because I'm using a splitter on an 18 speed. Yeah, the dev. I don't even know how to use the dev console. I mean, I'm sure there's a video on it, but basically it makes it where you look like you get out and look around, right? I wish they would make it to where you could get out and walk around, at least at the loading points or at the viewpoints, or maybe even at the you got dev mode enabled. I've never tried it, never used it, because I know that I'm definitely gonna check it out when it launches. But it's Alaskan Truck Simulator, and apparently you can get out and you can make food in the back of your cab. It shows you climbing in the back of your cab. And they kind of make a cheap shot. Their slogan is kind of make a cheap shot at this game. Be a truck driver, not a truck. I mean, and honestly, in this game, you're just a truck, basically. You never get out of it. Yep. Yep, for sure. When I first started playing this game, I played on controller, so it was automatic. But man, having a steering wheel and then even adding this Eaton shifter, honestly, this Eaton shifter makes the game for me. Being able to shift the gears just like I was in a real truck, it absolutely makes the game. Even if I didn't have the triple monitors, this Eaton Fuller shifter just absolutely makes the game. Facebook, Lukowski. Haven't seen that guy, Lucas Salvatore over there either. You ever heard of him? He's an alright guy, I guess. He sometimes stops in on Facebook. Scenic Overlook. But that's an extension of the map. Yeah, I hear you there. I used to have a 5-speed manual transmission in my car and sat through so much traffic. As far as a commuter car, I'll never buy a 5-speed again. Ever, 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 ever. I've sat in too much traffic on interstates and rush hour and gridlock traffic, and traffic moved just enough to where you have to constantly push the clutch in, let the clutch in, push the clutch in, let the clutch in. I'm like, I'm gonna burn a clutch out sitting here on 95, backed up. Now he's sleeping already. Yeah, so my commuter cars are now automatic. If I buy another manual, it'll be a sports car. I really want a Corvette one day. One day. Drove trucks here in Australia for 28 years. Oh no shit. Now I heard stories. Because I say stories because of who I heard them from. You can't believe anything I've heard from some of the people. I've heard stories that like you get paid a good amount of money, but it's like, I don't know, it's 5 or 6 trailers attached to a truck, and you drive from like Sydney. I guess is it Gold Coast? Is Gold Coast the West Coast? But you drive from like Sydney all the way. You drive coast to coast basically, and it pays so well because you're in the middle of nowhere. And if your truck breaks down, you have the first trailer that's attached to your truck is nothing but parts to replace everything on your truck in case you break down, because there's no one going to come for you. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what I've heard. To me, that's terrifying because I know what kind of animals Australia has. Wish NVIDIA did more with the NVIDIA Surround. Yeah, I know everybody's running ultra wides. That's why I'm considering, because I was at Best Buy looking, and Best Buy has some TVs with like ultra thin bezels. Like you can't even tell there's even bezels on the edge of the TV. Like the screen goes right to the edge. Like these go pretty close to the edge, but that goes even further. Like it's right on the edge. And I saw the Sim Racer or something like that on YouTube. He's got them. He runs 355s, and there's like hardly any bezel at all. I'm like, man, that'd be awesome, but they're like $550 a piece. It's like $1,700 in monitor and TVs to run triple screens, or just buy a VR headset and be done, or buy one big ass ultra wide for like $1,000. To be honest, I don't talk with him for a while. Driven the Outback for many years. She carries some parts. Yeah, not like like I said, it was stories. Stories. There's an old truck driver I knew drove local around here, and he was known to tell a story or two. So yeah, it was one of them guys you meet in a bar. You can't believe half the shit you hear in a bar. Half that's all bullshit. Australia is a country I definitely want to visit one day. I'm not a big fan of the animals you all have. Can't let truth get in the way of the yarn. Go good yarn. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, some of the insects and animals you guys have there kind of scare me. I'm not gonna lie about that. Giant spiders, etc. I mean, just everything, the most deadly living anything in the world lives in Australia. Some of the biggest, most poisonous snakes, the biggest crocodiles, some of the biggest sharks. Then you see pictures of people's houses over there. Oh, walked in home today and found this, and it's like a 20-foot, I don't know what the black snake, I guess, I don't think you guys have anacondas over there, but It was a black snake, and it was about 15 to 20 foot long. It was fucking huge. It was crawling up this side of their kitchen cabinet. I'm like, yeah, nah, nah, I'm good. Mess around with it, buy cheap monitor. Yeah, I would let the ultra wide is a goal. I mean, I got 327s here. I'm pretty happy with that right now. Plus, it helps that I'm out of money, so. Grocery bills. Grocery bills climbing, man. Gotta
Keep right,
gotta have priorities,
and then
so.
turn right. Turn right.
For some reason I guess you gotta feed, you know, when you have kids, you're obligated to feed them. Push them outside. I don't know about that. I mean, the worst thing we have here is like bears. Which, don't get me wrong, they're nothing to play around with, but where I'm at, they're not too big of a problem. Not Quasar Stream, appreciate that like. Now, one place I would like to visit is, for sure, is New Zealand. That place looks beautiful. Actually, I want to get on that side of the world. Furthest I've ever been is out to Europe, and that was only Germany. Germany and France and Luxembourg. I was only there for a week because my sister, or her husband, was stationed over there. Cool thing is NVIDIA Surround. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I bought each of these monitors for $70 or $75 a piece. Can't go wrong with that. They're refurbished and they were used, and they're only 1080p, but they're still 1080p, 144 hertz. They get the job done.
Straight on.
Yes, I do. I use JBX2. Kyle, appreciate that. Like, use JBX2, not the 3, mainly because. Thank you. I can't take credit for it though, because that's all. I can't remember the guy's name. It's the JBX graphics mod. So I do use version 2, and that's like $30. He's doing version 3, which is in beta, and it's $100. But if you think 2 looks good, 3 looks real. Like I have him in my Discord. I have, like, when he updates his mod, when he does his mod updates channel or whatever, I have it updated in my Discord so I see it. But I'm seeing all the updates he's doing in version 3, and it looks amazing. It looks real. It looks legitimately real. That is one paid mod I would definitely end up paying for. Well, I mean, I paid for this one. A lot of the stuff you can get for free on Workshop, but the graphics mod for sure is worth the money. Oh, you have JBX as well? It helps that I'm also running max, like 400% render resolution too, which absolutely murders the frame rate when I go to Montana. For the Roland. No, it's the Ruda. It's a John Ruda Peterbilt. I saw Jeff Aviano stream, and I kind of got hooked on the Ruda Peterbilt. Well, actually, I started with the cab over. I bought the cab over Peterbilt first, 362, and then I changed out to this.
Turn right. Turn right.
Oh, it's all good. A lot of them look the same though. I know. What was the other Dom's Diesel or something like that? Was a popular one. But I already had the Ruda pack, so I just bought all the Ruda stuff. I had the Ruda W900. I got the Freight Shaker Classic. The only thing I don't like about this Ruda Peterbilt is this. This is the only truck that he has that you can't put a headache rack on. Even the stock truck you can put headache racks on. You can't put a headache rack on this one or the cab over. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I thought about honestly scrapping the 3 monitors and going for VR. My buddy just got VR. Yeah, actually, one of the guys I game with here, Double Door, and he just got it. He just picked up. Oh, he borrowed his nephew's. I guess has an Oculus, and he was borrowing it, and he liked it so much he went out and found a used one on Facebook Marketplace and bought one. He also plays a lot of R7 too. I was gonna be late. Let's go back the other way. Oh man, all Home Depot. But this dipshit. Have we been down that road? We have not. That'd be a good run to take. Waste paper. Only $25 a mile, but still good. And I guarantee you, it will not load me where I'm sitting. If we get to Colorado Springs, we might take a Escort heavy haul too. Where do we gotta go? Before I start driving around this yard like an idiot. Or make me back down that hole. And I'll tell you what. Oh, that's the brakes. Dumbass. Purples. What's wrong with having Facebook and pressing live stream videos so I can see? I hear you. Purple side. Talking about this side over here? It's because this is a DSLR camera back here and it's like not focused on that one. I'm going to eventually put a I have an Elgato face cam I'm going to bring down here, but I can't get the USB cord to reach it, so I got to actually move the whole PC. Did I fuck up by doing this? I think I might have. Oh, I gotcha. Twitch is definitely my place to be for now. I don't like the ads at all. So if you're getting ads, I apologize. I have them turned down to the minimum as possible. I hope I can turn around here. This is when I regret having a long truck. Twitch has probably got the best looking stream. I know it, I can, if I was to stream ads are a pain, yeah, ads suck. I don't. Michael, if you can get away from, it's not that much though. It's not worth it. I'd rather not have it on at all. If I wish I had the ability to turn ads off completely. Like this, you just don't make nothing off of it. Like, I think I don't know how many minutes of ads, but like, literally you get like 4 cents. Like 4 cents total a month on ads. Like, you literally get nothing on ads. Lukowsk, what do you say? I mean, Siva, what do you say? Don't hit it, don't hit it. It's not about being a big baller. It's just you don't make nothing off of it. It's not worth losing the viewer retention. It's literally not worth it. It's hard to grow as a streamer on there if everybody's getting ads shoved down their throat. And the worst part is it doesn't just show you one. It stacks up like 5 or 6. And then everybody gets mad that thinks I'm like scheduling these ads on them, and I'm not. I'm doing a shit-tastic job of backing this trailer in here right now. Yeah, it does. But I know a lot of people, actually people that used to stream, like my brother-in-law used to stream a lot on Twitch. And he straight up told me, he said, as soon as ads hit, he's gone. He likes to watch Twitch for a while. As soon as the ads stack up on him, he just backs out and goes to Netflix. It's just not worth it for him to sit there and watch streams. And that's coming from somebody who used to stream a lot. Oh, come on. It's not going to give it to me. In the lines. There it goes. Hell yeah. You ought to do that, Sivo. Honestly, stream your DoorDash. Actually, wouldn't be a bad idea. You'd be surprised how what some like IRL streams, how well they do. Believe it or not, I used to do a lot of coding, and I streamed some coding stuff, and I was surprised how much viewership I got coding, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I mean, I do know a little bit, but I'd look down, I'd have 10, 12 people watching me fumble around trying to code. And the worst part is, like, I spend, like, most of my time coding, reading documents. I don't even code. Oh, hell yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because honestly, I didn't start streaming for extra money, but I thought, man, if I could, like, get a little extra cash out of it. It did not work out that way. I'm so upside down in streaming. If I streamed for the money, I'd already quit. It's just strictly a hobby for me. It's fun. It's fun to build this whole thing. You know, it's fun to build the computers to make it for a purpose rather than just gaming. It's just something for me to do. You know? Give a little purpose behind it all. And I find streaming to be easier than making YouTube videos. Actually, a lot easier. Yeah, I used to do that with Uber, but where I used to live in Pennsylvania, we never got a lot of Uber up there. I used to live up in York, Pennsylvania, and nothing, man, nothing. There's a good bit down here in Maryland, but at the time they wouldn't let me run Uber in Maryland if I lived in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's just that. Really, the honest reason I started streaming was I didn't have anybody to play COD with. Because all my friends, all the people I used to play with back in the Modern Warfare MW2 days, they quit. So I started streaming COD to hopefully find more people to play with. It worked. Never anticipated Apex being what it turned into. Glad it did, though. Met some cool people. Met a lot of really cool people playing Apex. That guy, man, he was riding that truck's ass. I heard DoorDash, you can actually make a decent amount of money on DoorDash. Yep. When I first started streaming, I strummed. Oh no. I was streaming right from the PS4. And then I started streaming from my PC, and I didn't have a capture card, so I used remote play. which was a interesting. What is this guy doing? Come on, man. This light's gonna go red again. Which is an interesting way to make it work. I'll tell you where I used to make a ton of money. I mean, it's basically DoorDash. But pizza delivery. I mean, it helps when your buddy owns a. Helps when your buddy owns a pizza shop. So I had some really good nights delivering pizza. Some nights I'd make $200 cash a night. Like cash money. That's money nobody knows about. Cash money. The problem with DoorDash is GOV knows you got it and you got cash. Yeah, I hear you there. That's what funded my first trading account that I blew. A year's worth of delivering pizzas every day after work, man. Three nights a week I did it. I did Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. It's like $8,000. That was $8,000. But I had up to $8,000 at one point. I lost it all. Literally lost it all. Beep beep. How goes it? Goes, man. Oh, my horn. Oh, it's over here. What up, elderly goods, man? What's happening? I hate how this thing doesn't show like the bottom line of the. I can see beep beep. How goes it? And you said something else, and it doesn't show up. It will in a second. It'll catch up. Like it wants me to scroll down, but then I have to leave the game to scroll down. Even though I have it set all the way down. Damn, there we go. How goes it, Rusty? There it goes. Doing Windows 10 upgrade from Home to Pro. Why'd you end up curious? Why'd you decide to go from Home to Pro? You may actually have a specific use case. When I looked into it, it wasn't much more of a reason than I believe local networking was easier with Pro. Something else. That's why I ended up going with Home, because I really had no use going Pro. It was no reason. Oh, no. Yeah, well, there you go. I know there's some networking things with like a home group. Well, first off, if you're trying to network between two PCs, do not use Home Group. Home Group is a piece of shit. It is like basically the best way you can do it is know your username and password to the machine and just straight direct connect to it through IP. You got to disable all the network settings. But Home Group's a piece of shit. Actually, I had so much issue networking my two together. I just got a NAS, and I just moved files on the NAS. Sometimes I have problems with the NAS even being recognized. These fools gonna make me stop on the side of this fucking mountain, I swear. All because this guy wrecked his tractor. Yeah, streaming is all about the chat. Having OBS render lag issues while not recording or streaming. What that is, elderly, that is your preview. It's having problems rendering your preview. Try disabling the preview. So it could be the encoder you're using for the preview. That could be part of the problem. Yes, it might be an advanced. I'm not sure. But look at your preview encoder. I can look in a minute here. But like you can use OpenGL, you can use X264, you can use, if you have RTX card, which I don't think you do, you have a 1080. Absolutely. I actually think the furthest way I played with somebody was play with a guy. Well, I mean Sivo. Play with Sivo or George. You see George in the chat from Facebook. He was in South Korea. We played a lot of Apex with him, and then I played with I was playing Warframe one night, and a guy from New Zealand joined me. I was playing with him. A lot of people from the UK that I wouldn't have met otherwise. You know, all over the US, and you're from Australia. Actually, there's another guy. He's I think he went to school, some kind of tech school, but he is on the east coast of Australia. Forget where he went. He might have been in Sydney. Faux Nizzle. Everybody's in the chat remember Faux Nizzle. He was Pooch. You're from Sydney, East Coast? Is there a decent amount of people who live on the West Coast, or is that kind of like off in the Brisbane? Okay. Actually, I listened to a podcast from a guy that lives in Brisbane. Actually, he might have went out to Gold Coast today. I think he took a job on the Gold Coast. But chat with traders, Aaron Fifield. I'd listened to his podcast from like day one in 2015 when he started it. That guy went a long ways with that. I'll have to upgrade. I was looking at that. Yeah, really, I'm multi-streaming. That's why they're on Facebook. I don't have the Restream bot on. I don't like using Restream. If I had Restream, the Restream bot on, you'd be able to read everything they're saying. But that's one thing Streamlabs does better is the multi-stream. Left lane ends. I'm not letting this fool over. Bondi Beach. Sure where that's at. My brother-in-law, he was stationed over in Okinawa in Japan. Yeah, OpenGL is gone. Yeah, I'm using Slobs. Well, they don't call it Slobs anymore because they got trademark issue with OBS. They just call it Streamlabs. But honestly, they have a really good thing going. It's a really good deal. I do like Stream Elements better, but if you're going to multi-stream, there's really no good option. The plugin that they used to use for multi-stream, and you could do it for free, no longer works with OBS 28. And the thing that I don't like about the Restream is there's no event list. There's no feed. So yeah, I can have a feed for Twitch, but like if someone likes to stream, if I don't catch it, the alert popping up on the OBS preview, I don't see who liked what. I don't see any of that stuff. Where here I can see everything. I can see if someone subscribes to me on YouTube. I can see if they like, follow, subscribe, whatever, on Facebook, and then I can see follows and stuff on Twitch. I don't know why Restream can't have that, but they don't. a shame too because I paid for Restream for a year and I feel like it's wasted money. But I did renew Slobs, so because you get the thumbnail maker, you get I use the cross clip, which is very handy. You never realize how much of a pain in the ass it is to get, like, say you make a clip, getting that from your computer to your phone without it getting compressed. So the only way I found to do it was use it through Apple's OneDrive, or whatever it is, their Apple Drive, whatever the hell that's called. Not OneDrive, but you put it through Google Drive, Google will compress it and it will look like shit. But CrossClip, what they do is you get on the browser, you make your clips in the browser, and it automatically syncs to your phone, and you just open the app on your phone and download it. You gotta pay. Well, you don't have to pay for the year. It's like $15 a month. But I pay for the year. It's like you get like 20% off or something if you pay for the year. But you get the thumbnail maker, which I have yet to find a decent one other than Canva, and Canva's like $15 a month on its own. I'm like, well, if you're gonna pay that much just for a thumbnail maker, then just pay for Slobs. I will say I don't really like the way. Yeah, I pay for the year as well. It's just a really good offer. It's a really good deal. Luckily, Logitech picked them up because I have a feeling they were going to go under if they didn't get bought out. All right, so I think I'm going to go over here and we're going to. What time is it in game? It's midnight. We're going to go to sleep because I'm tired of driving at night. Oh no, coming in hot. All right, can I go around that way? What's this look like? I'm not sure if it's a one-way. We'll find out. I might have just screwed up. Oh, I see where it is. I see now. So one thing I don't like about this game is how quick it goes from... I feel like you miss all daytime. Like, all daytime is missed. It goes by so fast. I'm constantly at nighttime. Oh, I didn't realize you could do... I'll look into the dev console then. I didn't just commit to spending $200 on Wiltshire. Yeah, I got you. I hear you. I see it's going to push it to 9:30. I wish it would do like 7 o'clock instead. Now there is a good mod that's included in JBX, but it messes up your map, and what it does is it extends out the time. So in this game when you're driving, it's what, every 3 seconds driving is a minute in game. So what the mod does is it makes it to where it's what, every 45 seconds. No, 15 seconds. 15 seconds to a minute. So it makes it a little more realistic. But see, the only problem with that is it messes up, say you want to run Freight Market. That relies on in-game time, where World of Trucks relies on real time. Dirty driver. He's all go, Sivo. All go. Wheelchair ramp in the laundry room is important because traveling. Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah, man, you gotta take care of that stuff first, though. stuff gotta come first before the streaming stuff, for sure.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Oh, come on, man. 4 mile an hour speed limit. 4 miles an hour. Yeah, we ended up dropping it because the map was so messed up. Because I would literally, like, you could go to this map right here, and it would not look like this. You couldn't see state lines, nothing. You could see the road lines, but that was like, it was like that, but like turned, and it looked horrible, and you couldn't really tell wherever you were. I didn't like it. Just kept being dirty driver. Oh, I forgot to flip it. We're good on fuel. I just don't like it because you can't see nothing. It's like I got 3 monitors, but when you drive at night, all you can see was what's in the center monitor. Because it's just pitch black on the right, on the 2 side monitors. You can't see when you go to back in somewhere. You can't see nothing. All gears need to be polished. Yep, I hear you. I'll tell you what, the Z-mods, man. The Z-mods make this game too. That's another mod I really like. The sound mod. You don't realize how bad those stock sound mods are until you get something that sounds good. Oh yeah, I do like that. I'll agree with you on that one. I do enjoy seeing that. But I need to get a better trailer because the trailer, I'm running stock trailer, so I don't have the lights on the trailer. And the Z-mods are so cheap. They're ridiculously cheap. And I will say having the interior mod makes a difference too. Like the W900, if you're floating gears and you get a little bit of a grind to it, the W900 has like a tick sound to it, and it's super annoying after a while. And I don't have the W900 interior mod. Used to brush your teeth while driving. Whatever it takes, man. Holy shit. Seaside! What's going on, buddy? Better watch my speed. You got a cop right beside me, huh? I see, I was going 40 right there, and he didn't even give me a ticket. I'm running right beside him.
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. Make me wanna dribble dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat. You really
Hard to
have
make the truck
see
jiggle
it.
jiggle. It's easier to make characters in Apex do the jiggle jiggle. Not a whole lot. Just driving around Colorado. You get all your exterior upgrades done? I think that's what you're doing, right? You're doing something with the outside this past week. Schneider. Found people like... Yeah, that's true too. Wait, HOA? I hate my HOA. Some people were getting together to pick up sticks or clean up the area around the pavilion that we have. There's sticks and there's random junk that's been like flown around from construction and stuff like that. And some lady actually called the cops on them. Like, I'm like, what? was like, stuff like that makes me like not want to be in an HOA.
Go straight up.
Well, not to mention everybody was like, you know, we were thinking about like what community piece we're gonna add. Because like we're supposed to have some bike path, and it didn't work out from the builder, and so the builder credited us a bunch of money, and we were gonna do something. So everybody's like, let's put a pool in. Apparently it is. I don't know. Apparently. Rio Grande. So they were all talking about let's put a community pool in. So there's 2 phases to our development. So phase 1 and phase 2, they finally got everything merged because they finished the phase 2 where I've been. And so I'm like, I didn't run for any. I don't have any positions. I don't sit any on any of the committees. None of that stuff. I'm not getting involved with that bullshit. It ain't happening. But I was like, I'll look into what it takes to get the pool put in, or how much money we're gonna need, like what it's ever. Because everybody was bitching about how much more money they're gonna pay a month. I was like, well, give me the budget. Let's look it over. Let's see what everybody's gonna have to pay extra. And it really was boiled down to maybe $10 a month more. So the preview setting in OBS is turned off. Okay, you should see a difference with that. No, what I complained about, this is my complaint, okay? So all of a sudden, I'm looking into getting this stuff. Well, there was like 7 other people that were interested in helping out. And I immediately saw where this is going. I've done enough volunteer work in groups like this. I know better. So I started going through it. I got all the quotes. I got everything I needed to get the pool built, right? How much, you know, initially we're going to have to pay an extra $200 a person to get the pool built. You know, for the first year, it's going to be raised rates, but after that, it drops back to like $10. You know, we're going to figure out what we're going to pay a. Check what you're using for encoders. For an encoder. Something's off there. You're on Windows 10, run it in admin mode. That's probably what it is. Your priorities are not set high enough. Run it in admin mode. It should run it. When you run in admin mode, it runs it above everything else. I didn't even think about telling you that. So I figured out how much it was going to be. Even talked to some contractors about getting it put in. And lo and behold, no one was around in that little 8-person little committee. Everybody quit responding to the group message. I was like, man, I know where this is going. I'm going to be the asshole that's out here, you know, seeing this pool through. Everybody's going to be yelling at me, blaming me for shit. I'm going to be the one that has to hire the lifeguards and make sure there's lifeguards on duty. And then I'm going to be at work, and then people are going to call and complain when the fucking lifeguard don't show up. And I'm going to have to be the one that has to worry about whether a lifeguard's on duty, you know, all this shit. I'm like, nope. I'm out. I saw that was heading real fast. I was like, I'm out of this. I'm not dealing with that shit. Nope, I'll swim in a pile of dirt before I deal with that bullshit. I'll go down to the local creek. It's free. For now. Who knows? They tax shit around here. Who knows? Still lagging in idle state. Did you close it out and try it and then restart it as admin? Well, that's basically what we have. Everybody has kiddie pools. We have one, but I see I live on like it's like a hill. My driveway is a slant, and I don't really have a backyard. They won't let me put a fence in because my yard backs up to a fence that's on a retaining wall. So if they ever had to maintain a retaining wall, they'd have to tear my fence out to maintain it, like get a grate all or something back there. So I'm not allowed to put one in. So I can't even fence in my own backyard, which isn't much because I'm in a townhouse. We're not going to be here forever. If it wouldn't have been for all this the ridiculous increase in housing and stuff like this, we'd have been gone already. But we just can't find nothing that's, you know, I need to put a contingent offer in on something, and I can't do it. I can't put a contingent offer in when offers are being taken for $50,000 above listing price with cash. I just can't compete with that. I might as well stay where I'm at. Still lagging in admin. Go into general, I think, and you can set priority. Set priority to the highest. See if that still lags. Are you running anything else in the background on that's using GPU? Because you're running NVENC, which is fine, but you don't have a dedicated encoder on that 1080.
You turn right.
Something's off. Elderly, something's off. Which obviously you know that's why you're asking. Something's not right there. I don't know if it's some. Did you replace any hardware lately? What's your temps look like? When's the last time you put reapplied thermal paste? Been doing OpenGL since Windows 10. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they did gut OpenGL out of the recent update. Because I had a ton of issues. You might want to look into doing that. What's your temps look like? Because I couldn't figure out for the longest time, and I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on. This machine is lagging with nothing open. Just the windows is like the mouse across the screen was lagging so slow. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm like, I just put this PC together. It's a brand new PC, brand new. It was a brand new at the time. It was a 2600X Ryzen. Like, I don't understand what's going on. My dumbass forgot to plug in the CPU fan. So my machine was getting so hot, and as it got hot, it just went to shit. So I plugged the CPU fan and everything ran fine. .1080's only single core. Yeah, but I ran a 1070 for the longest time. I didn't have much problem at all. You just got to turn your game settings down. But he's having issues without even the game, without a game running. He's just sitting idle. So check your temps, Elderly. If your temps are off, that might be something to look into. Because I know you don't want to mess with it, but if you need to reapply thermal paste, that not doing that could really mess some stuff up. Do you have any monitoring software at all on your machine? I use NZXT because I have an NZXT case, but NZXT Cam, it's free. So is MSI Afterburner, but MSI Afterburner can be a little on the confusing side. Even it confuses the shit out of me because you can get into overclocking and stuff like that with it. But NZXT Cam is a good monitoring one. You can probably actually, I think there's internals. Windows has it internally. You got to kind of dig for it though. Just do temp monitor or a CPU monitor. Oh, Mike Payne, no. I got rid of that 1070 a long time ago. And there should be a monitor inside Windows, probably. I'm running a 3080 Ti now. And what's crazy is I got online to look up. All I did was log into Best Buy. I do it randomly. I wanted to see if they had a PS5 in stock. I was going to see if I could get a PS5. And I logged in, and they had in stock 3080 Ti MSRP. I was like, okay. Clicked on buy. Usually tells me I didn't make it or something like that. Item added to cart. I was like, buy. And that was before the whole crash happened with all the GPU stuff. But when the GPU came in stock, I took it. Even though I had already gotten a 3070 at that point. I was like, if nothing else. I was planning on putting the sim rig together at that point, so I knew I needed another high-end GPU. I really, at the time, I wasn't planning on running triples. I was going to use the 3080 Ti for my FPS PC and put the 3070 down here originally, but now I'm running triples. I want to run the 3080 down here. I've considered swapping them out. Because this game, it runs like shit no matter what. This game runs the same with triples on a 2080 as it does a 3080. I wanted that was the whole reason I was even looking. I was in the market for getting a 3080 because the water blocks are more compatible with a 3080. I could not find a water block for my 3070, and I want to do a custom water cool. But then I got the Founders Edition, and the Founders Edition looks so good. I can't. But originally I was looking for a 3080 that was already pre-configured for water cooling with an AIO. I was going to get a big ass case, and I was going to water cool.
And then exit right.
I have an AIO on the CPU.
Exit right.
And I was going to get one. Oh, didn't mean to drop that far down. I meant to go to 7.
Exit right.
And I was going to do a custom, either do a AIO with the 3080 in the beginning, and eventually do a custom water loop.
And then turn left.
But then I burned all my money on the sim rig, so that went out the window.
Turn left.
If I wouldn't have built the sim rig, I would have probably done a custom water loop. I mean, I was looking at $1,000 to do a custom. And I still might. We'll see. I'm gonna get a different case, and I think I might stick to the 3070 down here. It depends on what this new the new COD takes to run, and if it's any good. I've honestly thought about
Keep right.
just putting a desk up down here in the basement, and
Go straight on.
right beside here, and putting my monitors down here instead, and just using the same PC for both instead of having two computers and just selling off the 3070.
Turn left.
Thought about doing that. Still a serious consideration. Because I do miss having that PS5. I wish I just still had it. I like having them all. Even though I can't play them all, I still like having them all. Like I got a Series S. But man, that thing struggles.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't play it enough to warrant buying a Series X, but the Series S definitely struggles. Because there's some new games that are coming out that's only on console. Like the new, there is a new World of Outlaws game coming out through iRacing, and it's only on console. And my wheel is a PlayStation wheel. I mean, I can get the adapter to go into Xbox, but I've considered just getting a Series X and not even worrying about getting a PS5. But I like the controller of the PS5 a lot better. I was watching Jeff Fabiano was playing that the other day, and that game looks so good. I remember playing it on PS2, but it's only on console, which is crazy. $12.03. We'll run one more. We're back up in the 100,000 range. My one driver must have made a good bit of money. I don't think I made that much. How fast is it bouncing between the two? Like seconds or like minutes? That could be the problem, honestly. And if your CPU temps are bouncing like that, if they're bouncing within seconds, that's definitely your thermal paste. If you've never done it, you're going to have to do it. It's really not that bad to do. Order the Arctic stuff. It's like $7. It comes with a little applique piece on there. So when you get the CPU cooler off, wipe down what you wipe off the old shit, just a paper towel. And when you put the new stuff on, don't worry about doing like the X or the P size. Squeeze it out on there and then take the applicator and just spread it around on there. Nice thin layer coat. And then and just put it back on there and tighten it down. And that's all you gotta do. It's easy. It's really easy. It's not that bad. Since you... Alright, I'll check it out. There we go, message. Oh, come on. Fog me out. And where are the messages at on this stupid app? Messages, there we go. Found it. Oh shit. I like that. It's clean, man. That is clean. I like that water block. Is that a custom water block? I'll try to find a video for you, Elderly. That's just for me doing it. But like Jay's 2 Cents, you can watch any of those guys. They show you how to do it. They do a lot of builds. Oh, it's all EK. Okay. What case is that? For an NZXT, I'm thinking about getting a bigger NZXT case for my custom loop and putting my other PC in this one. Just because I can't, the ITX one, I just can't keep the ITX cool enough. It gets way too hot. I really was hoping it worked. I really like the look of the small ITX case, but that 3070 just spools up in there, man. It sounds like it's gonna fly off my desk. This one gets pretty warm while I'm streaming. You put your hand on the glass and it's warm. It's kind of, well, the 3080 Ti is pushing out a lot of heat. The 3070 pushed out a good bit of heat, but by putting the cheese grater on the front, taking the glass off of it, it helped out a lot. Liam Lee. Okay. Yeah, everyone's Liam Lee's. I like the new one they put out. It's not Liam Lee, but the person that left NZXT, they went to another company. But basically it looks like a Liam Lee, but the corner cut off. So it's like a 45 on the one corner instead of and it's all glass. Kind of worries me. It's all glass, but I think the rest of it's mesh. Like on the top side, I think it's all mesh. Oh. 1208. We're going to take another one. And Elder, I don't know if you're going to get away with that. I think that's a hardware issue for sure. If you're overheating, that's going to be a problem. But even at 52C, you shouldn't have that big of an issue. Shouldn't be causing your lag. But if it's spiking every few seconds from like 40 to 50, I mean 10C spike every 2 seconds is a pretty big jump. Where have we now been? Lamar. We got anything from here to Lamar? That's not what I wanted. Let's go freight market. Thompson Falls, Portland. I know we got something here. That's the exact same thing I'm running, except I only have 32 gigs of RAM. The exact same thing. 3080 Ti, 12700K. I went to Intel, man. I went to Intel and never looked back. I love Intel. I don't know why I was an AMD fanboy for the longest time. I don't know why, honestly. God, all those trucks make so much money, but you got to go so far. Such a long run. All right, let's look at external contracts, external market. That's a long run, Butte. That's 900 miles. This is town, Cheyenne. Let's see if we get something going to Sterling. Nope, nothing there. Freight market. Let's see what's in freight market. Cargo market, not freight. Alright, so we are looking for Colorado Springs. Steamboat Springs. That's not very far. Oh, yeah, it is. That's further than I thought. That's like 387 miles. That's not bad. You stream 5 days. Double door. What's going on, buddy? Stream 5 days a week. I'll check you out for sure, man. Oh my gosh. My multi-stream thing's freaking out. Oh, reset and I can't see any of the Twitch messages. Son of a bitch. Why did it purge all that out? Y'all done with your football game? Did you actually go to like an NFL football game, Double, or did you go to somebody's house to watch it? Man, why did I get rid of all the chats? Twitch and that message. Oh, house to watch, gotcha. Actually, I got fantasy going on. I don't even know who won what in fantasy. Wait, how long have I been on here? Doesn't even say, does it? Yeah, it does. 2 hours 14. I think I'm gonna call it a night, actually, fellas. I think I'm gonna call it a night because I have to get up with my son early in the morning. Well, I gotta get him up early for school. It's first week of school. I don't want to miss the bus. Plus, I got the baby upstairs who's been awake already once tonight. I might stay on later tomorrow night just because I ain't got nowhere. I got my buddy's house to go to Saturday, but that's not till later on in the late morning. So yeah, I think I might call it a night. How many people we got on Twitch? How many people we got on Twitch watching on Twitch? Twitchy. Or rate somebody up. I can see myself. Alright, man, I'll check it out for sure. Oh, show. Appreciate the follow. Who is on right now? Sandy Ravage is the name of that guy. Instead of Randy Savage, it's Sandy Ravage. He's playing Warzone right now, but he's played a lot of this game. He plays a lot of. What else was he played like a lot of the old original Modern Warfare 2. The naming is so confusing with the new COD. They don't think before they make names. I swear to God, they don't think. He's always playing Rumbleverse. Man, is nobody on Skyline? And nobody's playing. Nobody's on from Sky. Modo's is on.
I'm all out of money!
All out. I'm all out of it. I feel like this. No, he's not. He's not Skyline. Nobody's on Skyline. Yeah, I'll take a suggestion. Who you got? My only stipulation is they can't be follow only. They can't be follow only. That's my only stipulation. Actually, let's do this. Not that one. Not that one. This one. This one. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, my only stipulation is it can't be follow only. All right. No worries. Pocket Ninja. Oh my gosh, she's got 205 viewers on Warframe right now. Warframe's a game I want to get back into a little bit. I ain't played Warframe in a long time. Kind of want to play it again. None of your business. Done you. Look 'em up. Playing some Division 2. That's a Seaside Jam. DM in Discord. Alright. She is not follower only. So she'll get a follower out of me. And a raid. She'll get a raid and a follow out of me. Alright, Double. I'll jump on there in just a second. Let me raid this up and get this closed out, and I'll jump over. All right, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the likes. Chatting. Hardcore player. I have a hardcore account. I get so nervous playing hardcore. I get so nervous playing on hardcore. I honestly might. I might get me back in the game. Honestly, playing on hardcore. I'd like to get into some legendary stuff, but I can't do solo legendary. I tried. I get so frustrated. I tried on well, supposedly it's a little easier on what the hell's the tower called? Summit. It's a little easier on Summit legendary, but I got right to the 3rd floor. All right, I'll come check you out if I'm still awake. I'll probably be in bed within a half hour. All right, I'll check it out for sure. I might have to revisit that. We'll see. I might have to revisit some Division 2. Make Seaside happy. But I can't play it on challenging. I gotta play it on heroic. If I don't play it on heroic, you don't want to watch it. I'm just giving you shit, man. Alright, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hanging out. Real rate up. None your business. I'm all out of money. Appreciate everybody hanging out, chatting. Made the night go by fast. It's not playing. Why is it not? Oh, I don't have it on here. I saw the redeem. It's not on this scene. I'll fix that real quick. Watch this. Add source. Blurp. Don't re-redeem it, Seaside. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I have infinity points.
I'm all out of money!
There it goes. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow night. We'll probably be playing maybe some more of this. We'll see. Get a hold of my buddy Justin, see if he wants to play maybe some Farm Sim. Farm Sim or maybe some ATS. Division 2, new Division 2 content drops. Might hold off on that till Sunday. We'll see. Maybe I'll play some more of that. Anyway. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to go rate up None Your Business. Nas. Anyway. Just playing some Division 2. On one of my favorite games. And I'll quit running my mouth and we'll go say hi. Saturday, I think is what he said. Seaside, I think he said Saturday. All right, bye. Thanks for being here. I'm out. Night, everybody.